going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to the final episode of Miss Marvel before we do see her again in the Marvels, which I believe is out next year. But yes, this is the ending of Season 1. I'm sure at some point down the line, especially given Kamala's, I guess, importance in the Marvel Universe, we will be seeing a Season 2 potentially. But no, in terms of, I guess, first impressions in the MCU, this has been a really great start for Kamala's journey. Could it have done with a few more episodes? Absolutely, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm still excited to see what does happen in this episode, as I do feel like we're going to be dealing with garbage control, given the ending of episode 5, where Bruno and Kamran, yeah, not in a very good place, especially since Damage Control was hunting for Kamran. So yeah, but it will be very intriguing to see what does happen with the clandestine arc. Kind of got wrapped up with the fact that Kamran's mother sacrificed herself. So yeah, I'm expecting a bit of Fallout exploration in regards to Kamran's mother. So yeah, but no, overall, I've really enjoyed Kamala. She has been a really nice blessing in the MCU, and it will be very exciting to see how we do conclude things, potentially set things up for the Marvels, because as I mentioned, that's going to be the next time we'll be seeing her. So yeah, with that said, why don't we get into this final episode for Miss Marvel? This is episode number 6. Let's go.
She's Kamala, so she's stress 80 euro.
Got it.
Damage
Oh
control.
shoot.
Come on.
Stop right there.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, oh no. This is messy.
Nightlight.
Nightlight.
Oh my god! I had no idea.
You told them already.
But Kamala, I only told Abu. Really?
Oh, she had a big moment planned.
You tell Ummi. She tells Abu, and we over here because he always has his phone on speaker.
Because
You could.
like that. Here. I got something for you.
Is this her first suit? Oh my god! Oh, she's gonna give her her first costume, isn't?
This feels a bit more like you. Hmm?
Heck yeah! Look at her go! That's cute, not gonna lie.
No. It's disinfectant wipes, toilet paper.
Pick it in.
I'll open it. Just
Don't confiscate her toilet paper or whatever. This ain't 2020.
What up?
Yeah.
Remember, just because someone treats you as their enemy doesn't give you the right to treat them as yours. Wait.
Be the better
Need a
person.
disguise.
Oh, of course. The perfect disguise in the Marvel Universe. A cap.
Hey, please go. If you say you're not with us, then it won't hurt you.
Well, they already blew up my apartment.
they invaded the mosque twice.
They tried to trick me into giving you up.
Oh shit! Hey Zoe.
What are you doing here?
The theater has good lighting. It's where I film my TikToks.
Bruno and I are on mad scientist duty.
This is already just
After that, we grab every single fire
very
extinguisher
great. Yeah,
Zoe,
just
you're on the
gingerly
softball
do
team,
it.
right? You and Nakia grab as many balls as
She's not gonna bite.
Understood.
She's not gonna lay off.
Call in all additional units. Now.
Thing is, you're aggravating this shit and making it more messier.
Had powers and you did.
Looks like we got a bomb.
Got a bomb on the west wing.
We're gonna need the bomb squad.
Oh, oh. Oh, they got played like a damn fizzle! Oh my god. I just love this idea that they're government officials and there's these kids that's just outsmarting the shit out of them.
What, he can multiply now?
Oh, sick!
Still with me?
Always was.
Oh, we're gonna get a moment. They're gonna kiss.
Hey, you guys gotta...
Oh.
There's a team of agents heading down this way. I'll keep them busy. Okay? Come on, come on.
My heart for Kamala and Bruno just shattered.
You know you like these moves? Hey, guys! What's going on?
Oh my... Oh! Hey! Hey! You injure him, we're gonna have words. Yeah. You admire the effort, though.
My mother's dead. Isn't she?
I'm sorry.
Stop right there!
Oh boy! Really? Nice. They're still firing at Kamala. Wow. Wow.
I'm Megan.
Oh shit! Nice! Yeah, I think, you know, Cameron needs to... Yeah. Shit. Okay. I feel so bad for Cameron, but... He is, being a bit reckless and... Yeah.
They're never going to...
There is no normal. There's just us and what we do with what we've been given. Get to the harbor. I'll buy you time.
Beautifully put there. Well, yeah, I do feel for Cameron, but yeah, he was getting a bit risky with the people. Look at the support that they have.
Step aside, Sergeant.
No. You stop right there.
He's just trying to help,
She just saved all of our lives.
Yo, you
All
calling
of
me?
us.
If you want to get to her, you gotta go through me. There we go.
A bunch of kids using our name, and you know what that means? Yes, that means that you're relieved of your duty. A union's coming to fix your mess. Get out.
Nice, nice. Bye, Felicia.
Team, go out!
You really fucked up that one.
Not you by and declared to the world. She was my girlfriend.
Tell us how it was. Thank you. This is your video. Yes, but as an ally, I want to use my platform to amplify your voice. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really
It's the fact that
Action superhero.
she's already had on her first
I don't know where those
big
skills went
outing.
when she dropped me and broke my leg. Guess how was the beta test?
Come celebrate this Friday. Celebrate. Well, you saved the world.
So she helped save Cameron when things were just going down the
You know why
toilet.
we named you Kamala? Marvel. Kamal means marvel.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Same name as Carol freaking Danvers.
I don't know who that is.
The stars
But
are
you sure
aligning.
are, and always have been, our own little Miss Marvel.
Hey, he said it. He said it.
But when I compared you to the rest of your family, something still seemed off.
Okay.
Oh shit! Wait,
Kamala, there's something different in your genes.
like in human?
Like a mutation.
Oh! We're here, folks!
Whatever it is, it's just gonna be another.
In terms of Kamala's story, like obviously it I feel like it's pretty known that she does well, she is an Inhuman. But now we've definitely got in our universe, or in the MCU universe, should I say, we now have, I guess, our first real stab at, I mean, obviously, there is, of course, a certain movie, which is has a few, like, references to the X-Men, etc., with Charles Xavier, but in terms of, I guess, the main MCU 616, I believe the universe is, I think this is the first sign of the mutants, isn't it? So, and our first step into building a larger world. So, yeah, but no, that was a pretty solid finale, in my opinion. I really loved it. Especially Kamala and co. up against Damage Control and yeah, just like I just love the way they handle things in regards to Damage Control, like especially with them and their fancy guns compared to softballs, basically, and scientific experiments. So, but yeah, I'm gonna check about the post credits. So yeah, but no, this was honestly a pretty nice way of concluding a great introductory in terms of Kamala's character, in terms of, I guess, her first shining moment as Miss Marvel, because not only were the people just really inspired by her, but also you got Kamala's father, who basically coined her name, I guess, and then you got Kamala's mother, who really gave her the first costume. So I really love how things transpired here. So, oh oh, Carol! Hey! Oh my God! You got quite the fan. Holy shit! You know, it's funny, because I was expecting, if anything, Monica to show up. I didn't think, like, Brie would do a cameo, but I mean, that says a lot about me. I'm quite the idiot, aren't I? So, because, yeah, here we are. Carol, popping up. I'm guessing, you know, wherever Kamala got zipped off to was where, was where Carol was, should I say. So they kind of swapped places, but... So yeah, I feel like that was a pretty neat way to conclude things for Miss Marvel. It was really, really incredible to see how things were handled. Like, obviously with the damage control side of things, they really did aggravate matters with the pushed assault on not just the kids, but also on school grounds as well. I feel like they really shot themselves in the foot with how controversial they were, and you saw how the people were rallying behind Kamala, which was really, really beautiful in my opinion. They found a hero and someone who is making her first really big steps in this new world, and yeah, so they're not gonna let damage control. Then they're not gonna let them win this one, and clearly, I think his name was who appeared in No Way Home. He even understood the risks. Like, if you do attack these kids, then this is gonna make us look bad. We're gonna look like real assholes, and we need to lay off. I mean, obviously, it's not the first time that damage control have gone after people. Like, even if they don't initially pose as a threat, the showcase of their abilities paints them as a threat in their minds. And you saw, like, what happened in No Way Home. It wasn't just, once Peter's identity got revealed, but it was his friends and May. They were compromised because of the fact that damage control just kept pushing forward. And here we are once again with them not really understanding Kamran, and then decided to target... it was more so Diva, of course, who was pushing forward, whereas clearly was just like, look, let's just leave well enough alone. We're not going to make the situation worse. There's no point trying to pick the scab, if anything. No, she just kept picking those scabs. So, yeah, it was not going to end well for Diva, for damage control. They were always going to, like, if you kept pushing forward, it would always basically humiliate you. So, and now they've created this controversy. So you've shot yourselves in the foot there. But I did love that moment where once Kamran escaped, the people were surrounding Kamala. They weren't letting damage control. Like, even the local police, they were not having any of it with Diva, with anyone from damage control. They were not letting them put their hands on Kamala. So, and it was a really, really inspiring scene, because you see all these people who are so devoted, and you're not going to let some government official take Kamala, who is a hero, just because they have some fascination with people with super abilities. So, yeah, but yeah, obviously with Kamran, obviously what he did, etc., it wasn't exactly helpful or something that you want to, applaud. Like, he nearly had a car flying to a bunch of people, etc. And I was getting reminiscences of Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, when he initially didn't mean any harm at first, and then you have, like, you even had Spider-Man try to tame Electro, and then some, I guess, a government official, I guess you could say, made things even worse. And it's the same here. You have damage control just making things a lot more worse. So yeah, but obviously it was a bit risky. It was a tad risky for Kamran to, I guess, utilize his abilities and nearly killed innocents. So, but by no means does this make him a villain, in my opinion, or whatever. He was just being headhunted, and he was acting more so in self-defense, really. So it is a really, really sad circumstance, and obviously the news of what happened to his mother yeah, it would it will break him. So especially with the fact that with my mother trying to pierce the veil, of course, that would mean our home can I guess resurface, but there is that lack of understanding that I guess Earth would be damaged with this dimension opening up. So yeah, it is a very very sad circumstance for Cameron. Because, like I said, it's not exactly like he was a villain, etc. But he was acting a tad bit reckless, and he was aggravated. So, yeah. So I really did like what they did with Cameron. There is that sad layer to his character, and it just gets sadder with the fact that he has to accept that his mother not only died, but she sacrificed herself as well. So yeah, but obviously with the hecticness of the agents and whatnot, it's just going to be so much, and you're just going to channel into that rage. So it was, especially with how they attacked in the ending of the last episode. It was something that I was expecting, that Cameron would be pushed and pushed and pushed further. It was like pissing off a bear, basically. And it would just be a very, very sticky situation, wouldn't it? And here we are. So, but it was really, really great to see, like, the kids of, these kids who don't have fancy guns or gadgets or whatever. They have to rely on school materials. They were able to they were able to outsmart, basically, a bunch of professionals. So it was just really, really great. I don't know, with the amount of traps and whatnot, it was just very, very funny seeing, a bunch of mundane materials versus your supersonic guns or whatever. But it was giving me Home Alone vibes, wasn't it? So, I don't know. There is just something very, very fun seeing these agents just getting trampled on by a bunch of kids. So, because it does scream embarrassing. But they kind of made it work. Of course, Bruno, everyone apart from Cameron and Kamala, they got apprehended, but they gave it a good go. So when it shouldn't have been that easy, but here we are. So, yeah, pretty hectic stuff with this episode, of course. So yeah, but no, overall, I really, really thought that this was a nice conclusion to Miss Marvel. Really loved the idea that Kamala's costume came from her mother, and I was kind of hoping that, like I was talking to my sister, we were talking about, okay, well, it's the final episode, so of course in traditional Disney Plus MCU show fashion, you're gonna get your big reveal, aren't you, in terms of your costume, like in Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but yeah, like in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like in WandaVision, you've got your iconic, I guess, costume. And here we are. So, I think she's going to get an upgrade in the Marvels, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen there. So, yeah. But speaking of the Marvels, yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting Brie to show up. But here we are, and I'm so, I was setting certain expectations in my head about, okay, well, I think this is going to happen in the Miss Marvel finale, etc. And like I said, I was expecting Monica to be, I guess, the link to Miss Marvel and the Marvels. She would be bringing in Kamala, etc., knowing, like, somehow she found out about her fascination with Carol. But no, this one works just as well. So yeah, I'm just wondering if Kamala and Carol, they swapped places. That's the impression that I'm getting from it. But yeah, I'm just imagining that, Kamala's family are going to get quite the shock, aren't they, when they discover that you've gotten Carol in her room, basically. And yeah, so man, but No, that was really, really great stuff. But like I said, I really, really did love how with Kamala's mother, she gave that costume. And it's really, really beautiful as well because look how far we've come with Kamala and her mother. Very distrustful in regards to the whole superhero scenario. It was a bit. Of a risk, wasn't it? Being inspired by these heroes and whatnot. But there came to be that acceptance once Kamala's mother, she found out that I guess Kamala was Nightlight. So and I just, again, like in the last episode, I just really love how proud Kamala's family is. Like we had Kamala getting ready for her big reveal, and everyone just knows anyways because speakerphone. Look, Kamala's father said it best. Speakerphones can be very, very convenient. But no, I really love how he basically came up with the name for Kamala's new hero identity. And not just that, though, but how poignant it is in regards to, you know, why you were called Kamala, etc. Because there was a really, really beautiful story there. So, and yeah, I just really, really love how beautiful that was. So, having both parents be very very influential in creating the Miss Marvel identity was a good step in my opinion. So yeah. But yeah, there was also Bruno making the revelation that he found something a bit more inhuman, you could say, in Kamala's DNA. Yeah, so we got the mutation drop. Pretty great stuff. As of course we'll be building towards the X-Men integrated into the MCU. So I am really excited to explore that even further, like with the fact that Kamala's you know, who Kamala is, that ties in really well with mutants. And of course somewhere out there you've got probably a younger Logan, who is in a bit of hiding, etc. All the X-Men kids, basically, as we await for their, of course, on-screen arrival. So yeah, because we're getting quite a few big franchises coming in. Well, making their I guess MCU debut. Obviously, there are Fantastic Four and X-Men films that have been distributed, but no, in terms of I guess main MCU material, they're waiting. And yeah, now the gears are starting to turn with the fact that Kamala has been revealed to have a mutation in her biology. So yeah, but woo, that was so good. That was so good. I really loved it. No, this was a really great way to conclude things in regards to Damage Control, because I think we were, with the clandestines being dealt with, I think we were kind of all expecting that, okay, well, Damage Control, they're going to be a pain in the ass to handle in the closing moments of Miss Marvel, and indeed they were. Loved the incorporation of everyone, like even Zoe, I wasn't expecting her to fight with Kamala, so it was really great, but I guess exposing Damage Control really does gain quite the attention. So yeah, but no, it was just really great stuff. Like the I guess unorthodoxness of, you got your agents with your fancy weapons, and you got your kids with softballs, etc. It just works so well as in terms of the tone of what the show is, because it's been more of a light-hearted show. Obviously there's been some moments of sadness, etc., especially with last week's episode, but I would say compared to a lot of the, I guess, Phase 4 material that we've gotten so far, Miss Marvel is easily the more light-hearted one. So yeah, but it was really great, especially with the complications of Kamran, as obviously things were just getting aggravated. He was in a very difficult and frightened place, really, and yeah, but not just that, though, it was really, really great to see some of, well, just to see some bits and pieces of Kamala, like her embiggening as well. That was really, really iconic. Seeing how everyone is just so inspired by Kamala and her efforts and are, you know, out to protect her, really. So, like, you've got a couple of damage control agents who are trying to be big and mighty, etc., and think that they can write the narrative, I guess. But yeah, you can't. I guess the power of the people is a really, really wonderful thing, especially in terms of Kamala's first big outing. I guess you could say what happened in episode 2, when she saved that kid. That kind of might be a big outing for Kamala, but I think this is the one that kind of solidifies her place with the people, and it's really, really beautiful to seeing that support, that love, and that never give up determination that the people carry, looking out for Kamala. It's just really, really wonderful. As well as, of course, the hype surrounding Kamala after Diva got fired, etc., and all of that. So yeah, but no, this was a pretty neat conclusion, I would say, for Miss Marvel. And like I said, it really does a very good job, in my opinion, of setting things up for the Marvels. But no, overall, pretty neat stuff. I really, really enjoyed this. So yeah, awesome way to conclude things with Miss Marvel. So I really, really liked it. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!